Hello there, how are you doing? Welcome back to Slam Motion. So guys, in today's video, we are going to discuss Patrick Stewart hated being on Saturday Night Live and thought he was one of the worst hosts ever. Are you guys excited? So let's get started. So keep up with me till the end, comment right below this video, subscribe if you still haven't, and turn on the post notification for more videos. Since Saturday Night Live premiered in 1975, the show has launched the careers of many movie stars who become very rich. Given SNL's long tenure on the air and how many celebrities it has spawned, generations of comedic performers have dreamed of joining the show. Even though SNL is such a big deal that NBC thought cast members would sign horrible deals, some stars have hated their experience on the show. One example of that is the fact that Patrick Stewart once revealed how miserable hosting SNL made him. Why Patrick Stewart hated hosting Saturday Night Live. In October 2023, Patrick Stewart released a memoir titled Making It So, a Memoir. While Stewart's book contained a lot of fascinating tidbits, one of the most interesting parts of the memoir focused on Saturday Night Live. Based on what Stewart wrote in his book, guest hosting Saturday Night Live was a nightmare for him. As Stewart wrote in his book, he knew that getting to guest host Saturday Night Live should have been a huge deal for his life and career. It all began in 1994 when I was asked to host the late-night sketch comedy series Saturday Night Live. This should have been one of my crowning achievements, as it is for many of the actors, comics, and athletes who get to host the show. However, Stewart has concluded that during the mid-90s, he was too tightly wrapped to enjoy the experience of hosting Saturday Night Live. But I wasn't as loose then as I am now, and I found the whole experience incredibly stressful. Not only did Stewart feel extremely stressed during his time at Saturday Night Live, he believes he did a terrible job in the role. For proof of this, Stewart points to his monologue, which he believes was unfunny. Stewart also pointed out his inability to connect with the show's cast. Since Saturday Night Live's YouTube channel uploaded Stewart's monologue, it is possible to gauge his performance. While whether something is funny is subjective, it is pretty easy to see why Stewart was so disappointed in his monologue. As Stewart's monologue began, he claimed to be happy to be there, which his book reveals wasn't exactly true. Stewart then goes on to claim he was a huge Star Trek fan before being cast as Jean-Luc Picard. When and where was Patrick Stewart born, according to Britannica? When was Patrick Stewart born? July 13, 1940. Where was Patrick Stewart born? Mirfield, West Yorkshire, England. How old is Patrick Stewart as of February 2024? 83 years old. Throughout the remainder of Stewart's monologue, he makes the same joke over and over again. After proclaiming he was a huge Star Trek fan, Stewart claims to be revealing trivia about the franchise only to get almost everything wrong. There were also parts of Stewart's monologue in which the celebrated theatrical actor seemed uncomfortable being on stage. Patrick Stewart's Saturday Night Live performance had one lasting legacy. Throughout Saturday Night Live's decades on the air, one of the ways that the show has stood out is that each episode features a musical guest. When Patrick Stewart hosted Saturday Night Live in 1994, the musical guest for his episode was Salt and Peppa. Typically, when the weekly guest host introduces the musical guest, it is an unremarkable moment. Failing that, those moments can be disastrous. After all, Adrian Brody got banned from SNL for wearing fake dreads and putting on a Jamaican accent when he introduced the reggae singer Sean Paul. What are Salt and Peppa's 5 biggest hits, according to Billboard? Song title: Top spot it hit on the charts. Do You Want Me? 21. Push It? 19. Let's Talk About Sex? 13. Shoop? 4. What a Man? Salt and Peppa featuring En Vogue. 3. When Stewart introduced Salt and Peppa to the stage, however, he made the most of the moment. While using the power of his voice that he'd perfected after years of performing on stage, Stewart introduced Salt and Peppa like they were the biggest stars in the world. In Stewart's memoir, he wrote about how introducing Salt and Peppa was the thing that his Saturday Night Live appearance is remembered for. My most lasting impact on SNL history, though, was my full-throated announcement of that episode's musical guest, Salt and Peppa, around which the comedian John Mulaney, a former writer for SNL, built an entire stand-up segment. So guys, this was all about today's video. Share as much as you can. That really motivates us to create more content for you guys. With this, we end our video. Hope you liked the video.